Ah, what another glorious day out here in space.
Hey, Judge.
Oh, hello, Mr. Code. What brings you up here?
Say, Judge, you want to play
Extreme!
chess? How about
Extreme!
tax form fill out?
Seriously?
How about
Extreme!
binary code designer?
No, but how about extreme? Standing like a statue?
Okay, I'll start.
How? Ha, you lost.
Now I need
Extreme!
medical assistance. Today we'll be covering issue number 70 of the main IDW series, which is a follow-up to the episode Granny's Gone Wild. So Rainbow Dash is given an invitation after the equivalent of a hit and run by our resident mail mayor to a game day with the Golden Horseshoe Girls at AJ's place, which turns out to be bingo. Rainbow decides to spice things up with
Extreme!
bingo, much to the dismay of Applejack. What I like about this comic is the dichotomy between the characterization of Dash and the girls in the original episode versus here with AJ in this comic. In that episode, Rainbow just saw them as a bunch of boring old ladies judging and talking down to them and only caring for her own selfish desires to ride the roller coaster. Eventually, she opened up and became part of the group, now seeing them as equals. Here, AJ does show she cares about the safety and well-being of every pony, and with the loss of her parents, you can understand her motivations to be overprotective. However, she still comes off as selfish, as she's still talking down to them and constantly telling Dash that they are far too fragile for overexcitement, instead of just respecting their wishes to live how they want. Dash has learned not to be so judgmental of the girls' ages, and the girls even defend the Rainbow Pegasus at one point, showing that she is a true member and friend of the club. And even though we see the girls go to some precarious places, Rainbow doesn't interfere. However, she still watches from a safe distance in case things get bad. So what follows is a game of
Extreme!
bingo, where Dash is hitting the bingo balls all throughout Ponyville, and it's a friendly competitive scavenger hunt between the Horseshoe Gals to see who can win first. What makes this comic so entertaining is the comedy. Yeah, you wouldn't think there would be a lot of humor with something as pedestrian as bingo, but there are a lot of legit funny interactions. Applesauce in particular has some of the best moments using her feminine charm to manipulate stallions to accomplish her task, or just the cougar being fancy on young stallions in general. Along with that, the bingo balls are hidden in weird and hilarious spots, AJ gets her comeuppance numerous times for being so overprotective, and of course some great over-the-top facial expressions. Speaking of the art, we have Quisisto and Breckle as our artists, and they complement each other rather well. There's a lot of expansive and deep detailed backgrounds, the panel structure is unique and flowing from one action to the next, and great use of shadows give us some rather dramatic moments. My only criticism in the art department is every once in a while the mouths on some of the ponies look odd, like they don't belong on their muzzle, but it's really just a minor nitpick and doesn't distract too much. Also, because I'm
Extremely
immature, and because Quisisto is the artist, I have to bring back the plot shot counter. Following the gang's misadventures, everyone sits down and they forgive each other. As for the moral itself, I thought it was executed quite well, as everyone had a lesson to learn. Dash learned to tone things down, AJ not to be so overprotective, but more so respect the elders or adults' decisions in general, and Granny and the girls realized to dial it back a little bit. In other words,
why don't you get a little dirty? You like clean. And somewhere in the middle, I don't know, you'll figure it out.
so in the end, even though we got a plot centered around a rudimentary act like bingo, it gave us a surprisingly funny and entertaining story with some great artwork, some great characterization, and development for everyone. Not the best story in the main series, but still a solid slice of life entry. Well, that's it for the day, guys. Until next time, MC out!